Welcome to another Farmtown Misadventures with Charlie Manylayers and JJ. In this episode, we'll be looking at Farmtown Trains Part 2, Setup and Management. Enjoy. In this episode, we'll be setting up a train track with a train on it, and this is to an existing system, but principles are the same. I know where I'm going to put it, and I've made the clearings for it. We got to get track, and then we're going to we've got cars already, but we'll need to put the cars on there, and we'll connect the locomotive to it, and that'll get us started. First off, the red area here is where tree lines are, and if the trees were there, I couldn't see the track. But because we're going to be working on that line right there, we shouldn't have a problem. Okay, first thing we're going to need is we need more track. And first off, I'm going to go over here and make sure that my walking person is been clicked, and I come up here to where the track is, and we're going to just grab that, or not grab it, but we're going to come down here and we're going to go to buy multiple, because that's a long train track and we're going to use a lot of it because we're going to all the way to the other side of this farm. So I have it. Now, the idea is we're going to, because it's going to be a straight train, we're going to do everything just track down first, and then because we want to make sure it lines up down there and all that good stuff. So we just slide it in there, and you can be real precise, or you can just overlay it. It doesn't matter, just as long as the tracks match. You know, so, and I don't see well, so I can do it like that, and that ain't right. And I brought it back here, and it just fit right in. And then I move down and bring it in, move down, bring it in, move down. Where's he at? Right there. And okay, we got most of the track finished that we're going to put in today, except for two items. One, we close up that gap. So now I take and click on the walking man again to get rid of it. And as you can see, we've got the train track coming all the way from there, from that corner, down to all the way down to there. Now, what we're going to need to do here is we're going to put in a switch so it can connect to this train track, coming from here, going to there, and also continuing straight out. Okay? So we're going to go to our store, which is here. Okay, we're at the store. I'd already typed in train T, and that shows me all of the train stuff. Okay, so here is where you're going to cross 8 asphalt. There's a tunnel up there, but you notice in the asphalt, they only no corners, just left or vertical and horizontals. Okay, here's curves. Okay, we don't need a curve. Here's just a regular train track. One going to the horizontal and one going to the, or no, one going vertical, one horizontal, and this is a long one. That's what we've been using. No, we've been using this one right here, the horizontal. Anyway, we have a crossover if we want. Then here are the switches, okay? That switch there looks like it's going to come up vertically and switch down. We don't want that. Here is going, looks like it's going across and switching up. We don't need that. We don't need this one, but maybe we can use, oh, not that one, not that one. They got so many of them. Maybe this one. And look at that. We just slide it over there until it fits on top and bottom. Okay. Did I get that? No. I got it on the top. And go. Right there it is. It's going to take it a second to clear, and the little walking man will have to walk all the way over here before it clears. That's why it takes so long. It doesn't clear until he gets here. And you know what? I goofed. Well, at least he's close by now. So I'm going to move. Okay, I'm on it up there. And I'm on it here. Maybe that'll work. Yep, I believe that will. If we bring this, not that one, but that one, move it back just a little bit so that we can see those other frogs. And there we go. And then we will start going on that way. As the farm expands, we can just continue on there. But in the meantime, we can have the train it can come up this way and go there, or it can come down this way and go here, or it can go over there. So that's got that part of the track. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to start connecting some cars. But I need a locomotive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my storage and try to retrieve that. These were all trees where this red is. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that dirt path just a little bit. Just move him. Okay? And that may become more clear in a moment. Because I have a locomotive in my storage. I could go buy one, but I would rather not buy one. And we had it set to the items and for the train section. And, well, this is Misadventures. We are always live, or not always live, but mostly live. Okay. And we're going to use this locomotive here, which is the enhanced freight locomotive. Now, as it turns out, he's going right in the direction we want him to. Okay? Because you see over here, I got a train coming there too. So I want to go all the way down here somewhere. I'll just go to here, that's fine for right now. Okay, and we set him on those tracks. and he says he couldn't move there. Please try again later. So that was with a bare hand. Let's try doing it with a green glove. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't set him down to start with. That's why, maybe. Okay, let's try this again. See, he's still there. Now, let's see if he'll sit right there. There he is. Now, take and go back to the walking pan. And just to test that, I'm going to put it right back where it was. And it's going to give me all kinds of warnings about doing all that. Okay, I'm going to move my dirt path. Okay, I'm going to go to storage. There it is. There's my locomotive. And I'm going to set him right over here. There we go. Now I can pick him up and just say move, and that's down here. Okay, and we'll just go to here. That's fine. Okay, now you want to be sure you're on the track, because see, he could go all the way over there. Well, that ain't where we got the track. We got the track here, so we're going to just head him right there. Okay, now I could have set a car down there first. I'll just grab this one. This is a long car, and this is one that has products in it, and I want to just set him there. Okay, how do I connect that locomotive to that car? I grab him, or you could grab the car one. It doesn't matter, because we're going to use the car here in a minute anyway. Okay, we come back until it's just about there, and I usually go one more where it goes red, and then I come back and I click there. Now, to check to see if it's connected, I just put my mouse over the locomotive. That's the reason you use the walking man. If you had your glove on to do that, it wouldn't work. See, it didn't show me that that's connected. It's just showing me what I'm touching. Whereas if I'm using the walking man, I touch just him, he's there. I could look at him and do what I wanted to, but I don't want to. And then when I click here, I see that they're both connected. Okay, now once that's connected, we can put other cars on there. And that's a move. And again, we're going to come up here, get it lined up, and you bring it up to where it just barely touches. And see, if I go one more, okay, it went to the red. Now, will it go further back? Certainly. Well, we'll double check and make sure that's connected. Yes, it is connected. Now, there is just a little leeway there, because if I bring him up here, if I go one more, it touches. Okay, there, back, and back, one more. Didn't connect. See, so it's that close. You have to be that close. There's my mouse. Okay, so we are connected. And we just go ahead and connect all of those what we want. Okay? Now, when we're doing straights, once you get, you know that you got to be able to go to right about there. Okay, we're all the way. because we really want to go that way, down this way. So we're going to move him on down here a ways. Okay, and I'll just grab this one. And we're going to fill this in because we're pretty confident on putting these up here. So I come back to where it's just touching. And we came forward. Now let's go ahead and check that. We'll grab the locomotive, and of course, seeing as you're doing this with your walking man, okay, we set him there, and voila. We have cars connected all the way down there. Now, while we're here, how would we go about it? Real simply, setting this train. Say we wanted to start it up and dispatch it and all that kind of stuff. Just like it is with 4 cars on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars. We would just put the mouse over it, do a left click, and that very first one, which says details. And that brings up this screen. Okay, so it looks like we've got, you see that we've got 2 of them, 3 of them highlighted there. And let's see if we got any more down there. We should see, there's another one, there's 4. And 5. Right there. Now, if we click here, that was with the one that shows freight cars. If we click here, right now it doesn't show anything. And the reason is because we have not dispatched it yet. How would we dispatch it this way? We would come up here, and you see this? You just simply click here, dispatch. It just dispatched. Now you'll notice, because it is dispatched, I can't hover over that. I mean, it doesn't do anything. And when you click on this one, now you see the 5 cars that we have connected. You see what the amount of stuff that they have in each one, and how many days it's going to take. It's going to take 5 days. So to boost, all we do is we click on the blue, and if you have boosted as much as you possibly can, that will be dimmed and you won't be able to press it. But I click it, and it brings up a list of my Farmtown friends, and I want to send out boosts to some of my friends that their name starts with Lisa. L-I-S-A. And as you can see, I've got a couple here. So I take and click on here where their name is. 2, 3, 4. And then to send them boost out, I bring it down here onto this button, and I click, and it sends the boost out. And once it's finished, it clears back to here. And that's how we boost. Once we dispatch the train, which we did a while ago, it can't be moved. I'm on the locomotive there, and I'm going to try to set it to move, and you notice that it don't show no move. Okay, we can walk there. We can close the menu. And we can open it. And up here. And it's been some time, and we did send out some boosts requests for it. So let's see how it's looking. Well, it's moving right along. A third of it is done, just from the boosts. Well, anyway, in this line of thought, you can't move anything. And also, if you go to your preferences, we go to our preferences, there is a setting here which says transparent dispatched train. Now I have it currently not checked. I'm going to check it and you'll see what happens. It becomes transparent. I mean, it's still there. You can see it's still there. But I can... the cars. Oh, okay. Well, there I go. I did get it on there. Okay, I can tell that they're all connected, but because they're somewhat transparent, you know that it's been dispatched. When it is sitting idle or unloaded, then it is visible. Now, as far as can we put stuff on there? No. Because even though we bring this up here, you know, once it gets up close to there, it's not going to let me get there. I could probably see that better with that transparency off. I don't use it, but that's an option people can use. And as you can tell, this other one was transparent as well. We can take and go to our, I'll use my shortcut to go to where my train manager is. And I'm going to come back over here. Okay. Because this one here has arrived. From here I can unload it. I can open it there, or I can unload here. And it is unloaded. By clicking on dispatch. And it is now dispatched. Okay, now what we'll do is we go check our requests and see if we have any gifts and neighbor requests and boost requests. So we come up here and go to the neighbors, my requests, and I'll readjust this. Okay, well, we've got some things here. So what I already do is I take and click on here to set it to fuel tanks, and then I accept. And I send them back to everybody. Okay. And then I'll take and go do it again using the refresh. Okay, we've got here's some. I'll go ahead and set this so that we have, while we're doing this, we're also doing the gifts. And click here. Looks like we got a bunch right there in a row. So that's working. Okay. Even while that's working, I can go ahead and accept on this one here. I got 62,000 extra products. There's a neighbor request. I accept that. And here is another train. Click here. And I got 54,000 there. And here I got 33,000. And here I got 558. Okay, so that's probably a train which has only got one or two cars on it at the most. Probably only one. Okay, but that's okay. That's almost half a train's worth right there. So every little bit helps. And okay, here's another neighbor request. This is sometimes typical. There's another boost request. And that is 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. That's okay. We're gonna go boost some of our friends' trains, and we do that from here. We can also do it from the gifts, but this is actually quicker. And you'll notice it's got a little number there. That means that there is some here. And okay, this is the ones that we have currently listed here. So we just click here, and it tells us that we've received some products, and received some products, more products, more products. And if one of these were expired, or it has already completed its route, there would be a pop-up that would tell us that. I never know if I might get that. Well, I did this particular time. But it would tell you, and it just wouldn't give you the credit. But then you would just continue on. We hope you've enjoyed part 2 of Farmtown Misadventures train series. Our next train series will be part 3, which will involve trains going around corners. And we hope to have it ready shortly. We hope this video has been informative to you. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you and have a great day.